Hey, what's good though? My name is Okatsu, and this is my first Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle commentary. This is my first generation taking part in competitive battle, so I'm still learning. This is a pretty long battle I had against a passerby that I had to face when I saw that his passerby message thing was his win to loss ratio. Now, looking at the team, this man Revenge has I don't give a fuck. Let's get straight into this. Now there's a lot of stalling and back and forth in this battle, so I'm just gonna speed up the video. So he's going to lead off with Galvantula, and I'm going to lead off with my Gliscor. Normally I'd go for a taunt on setups, but since this Galvantula is so fast, I can't stop it from from setting up its Sticky Whip. So I'm just going to go for the knockoff and knock off its Focus Sash. Now I'm just going to try and KO this thing while it tries to KO me. He's going to keep going for Bug Buzz, even though it's not going to be doing much after Poison Heal and Protect Poison Heal. I want to knock this thing out while having my Gliscor be at as much HP as possible. So protecting is going to be on my side. I'm going to go for the knockoff here. It's almost going to kill it. It lives barely any HP. And I missed the Ice Fang here, which would have KO'd it, but fortunately I'm not that lucky. So he's going to withdraw. I'm going to go for the Protect to get more HP back, which doesn't matter since it was on a switch. Now here, I was expecting his Jellicent to go for some Will-O-Wisp or something, expecting the switch, but he goes straight for the Scald, which is kind of obvious. I don't know why I made that play. So now that my Gliscor is at such low HP, I'm just going to sack it, go for the knockoff, get off the Jellicent's leftovers, which is really crucial during this match, and he's going to KO my Gliscor, unfortunately. So here, I'm going to go straight out to my Electivire, Shimmy, and I'm going to go for the Ice Punch. He's expecting a Thunder Punch, so he's going to switch out into his Donphan, which is what I was expecting. But when I hit him with this Ice Punch, you can see it does barely any damage, like 25% after the leftovers. So I know that, seeing that my Electivire isn't going to be much use during this battle except for the Jellicent, I'm just going to sack it off here. I'm going to go for another Ice Punch, get that Donphan to like 50 HP, and die to an Earthquake. Actually, Electivire would have been really helpful for taking out that Jellicent. I don't know why I didn't just switch in my Yanmega on the Earthquake in the first place, but I'm going to go for an Air Slash here, and I'm going to miss, and he's going to go for the knockoff, which doesn't really matter because I was carrying safety goggles on my Yanmega. This is during my time where my Yanmega is just searching to find himself. I didn't know what item to put on him, so I'm going to go for Protect. Dumb play because I'm still faster than it, and it's just going to get more leftovers. So this turn, I'm going to go for the Air Slash again, and it's really annoying because if I didn't miss that first Air Slash, it would have been done already. I would have had my Yanmega at full HP, but now I have it at half. So this turn, I know he's going to go for the Ice Shard, so I'm going to go straight for the Roost, trying to get as much HP back as possible again. Even though he's going to get leftovers back at the end of each turn, I'm not really worried since I know I'm in KO range with Air Slash right now. So next turn, I'm going to go straight for the Air Slash right after he hits me with an Ice Shard, brings me down to 50%. And that's going to be goodbye to his Donphan. Me getting speed boosts at the end of each turn doesn't really matter, and it's actually kind of annoying during this battle, because I'm really faster than all his Pokemon. That's why he has Sticky Whip, but he's going to switch out to his Jellicent here. I'm going to switch out to my Milotic, because I know it can take any move he goes for. He's going to go for the Recover, get back to full HP, and we're going to exchange Toxics right here. Fortunately, I don't miss this one. So both of our Water-type walls are Toxic right now. Go figure. Now I already know that there's absolutely nothing my Milotic can do to this Jellicent since the only attacking move I have is Scald, so I'm going to switch out to my Weavile just to try and scare him out. I know I can take a Shadow Ball because I resist it, and even if he does get a burn with the Scald, my Weavile actually carries a Lumberry. So there's nothing really that I'm afraid of with this Jellicent. I'm going to scare him out with the possibility of me carrying like Night Slash or some Dark-type move, and he's going to switch out straight to his Maul Wall here. I'm going to get Intimidated, lower my attack, raise it right back up with Hung Claws, but I don't want to stay in on a Mega Maul Wall. That thing is a powerhouse. So I know the play rough is coming, so I'm going to switch it into Levi's. And since I have the Marvel skill boost, I'm thinking, oh, there's nothing this Mawile can do to really hit me hard. But I was wrong. That play rough hits me and does about 50% to my melodic. Definitely a 2-hit KO after Toxic. So I'm thinking, oh crap, this is it. My melodic's gonna die here and I'm gonna have no more walls. But he actually switches out into his Jellicent, expecting the Scald, but I go straight for the recover, trying to gauge how much damage it would do, even though now I know it would have killed me. So it was a good play. He's trying to get a whole bunch of water absorbs off of me, but I'm not giving any of them to him. But now that this Jellicent's back in here, there's really, again, nothing I can do to it, especially since it has the water absorb, obviously now. So I'm going to just protect, try and rack up the toxic damage, and he's going to try and whittle me down with his special moves, even though they're not going to be doing much. Now, we both know that there's really nothing we can do to each other with these two Pokemon, so eventually we're just going to decide to switch out, and we actually switch out at the same time. He switches out to his Galvantula, and I switch out to my Mega Medicham, so I have the advantage here even though the Sticky Web is already up, especially since his Galvantula is at such low HP. I'm going to go into my Medicham, I'm going to Mega Evolve off the bat, and I'm going to hit him with a Bullet Punch, take that Galvantula out. But yeah, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself in the narration right now. I'm kind of seeing that I'm in a good position right now, even though he still has that Jellicent and I can't really do much to it, especially with the speed drop. But yeah, that's a dead Galvantula right there. And that's going to bring us down to an even 4-4 Pokemon. Here he sends out his Darmanitan, and I'm thinking there's no way I'm going to take a Choice Banded attack from this thing. So I switch out to my Milotic because it's my defensive wall. And he's going to go for the U-turn, getting priority switch, his advantage on my Milotic right here. So he's going to send out his Mawile Jaws, and right here I'm going to get some leftovers, but it's not going to matter because Toxic's going to take that straight away. And next turn, he's actually going to go for the Substitute. That was the first time that he's going for the Substitute, so I'm going to go for the Scald. And I actually get my first hacks of the game right here, or crit, on a damn Substitute. Just my luck. So now it's a good thing his Substitute's gone though. So now I know he's going to make a switch into his Jellicent, so I have to pull a switch also, because I don't want to be stuck in another stall war between my Milotic and his Jellicent. So I'm going to switch into my Hewryu. I don't know why I did that, even though I knew that the Jellicent was coming, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go for the Detect, he's going to go for the Shadow Ball here, probably trying to get the Spadef drop or just kill me. I'm going to get a speed boost right now, but it still doesn't matter because I'm faster than him. So I'm going to go for the Roost here. He's going to go for the Recover. We're both going to get back to max HP. But his toxic damage is still racking up, so that's a good thing on my part. But it's not enough. I need more. I want this Jellicent dead at this point because it's really getting on my nerves. So I'm going to go for the Air Slash. He actually switches out and goes into his Nidoking. Definitely special based on that switch, so I hit him with an Air Slash, and it does a nice 50% damage to that Nidoking. So he's going to switch right back out to his Jellicent to take any other attacks. I'm going to go for an Air Slash again. It's going to hit this Jellicent, but it's barely going to do any damage. He was probably expecting me to switch out at this point, but I really need this Jellicent to be out of the way, so I'm just going to play aggressively and go for any attacks I can. I'm going to keep going for the Air Slash, hopefully get some flinch hacks, but it's not going to happen. He's just going to recover all that HP right back. I go for the Air Slash again, and I miss. The 5% chance, and I miss again, and he poisons me this time. So it's kind of really annoying at this point. He's going to get more toxic damage, and so at this point it's looking pretty good. I'm just trying to get as much damage on this Jellicent as I possibly can. So I'm not switching out at all. He's going to switch out actually into his Nidoking here, and I'm going to go for the Air Slash, and it's going to be enough to take this thing out. So I don't really know why he switched in, but it was a bad play on his part. So he's going to switch right back out into his Jellicent, because he knows he can take any special attack I throw at him with my Hewryu. So I'm going to switch out here, therefore locking myself in another toxic stall. And at this point, this Jellicent isn't even a threat, it's just annoying. It's like, you see a fly, it's like, oh shit, a fly. And then after a while, it's just buzzing around, it's like, really, I just want you dead right now. So you get your Fly Swatter, and you're going to slap that thing, but I can't really do anything to this, so I'm just going to recover with my Milotic here, try to keep myself at as much HP as possible because this Toxic is not looking good. And I'm not ballsy enough to predict when he's going to switch his Jellicent out, So I'm just going to keep playing it safe and going for recover even on his switches or protect or whatever, but I'm not going to be able to take out his Pokemon on prediction. So he sends out his Darmanitan here, and I'm like, oh, this thing is obviously going to go for the U-turn next turn after I recover. So I'm going to switch out into my Yanubur because it has max HP and Yanubur has a nice physical bulk. Plus he resists U-turn. So he's going to U-turn and he's going to switch out straight back into his Jellicent. God, I hate this thing! So now I'm just going to do whatever it takes just to take out this Jellicent. This first turn, I'm going to go for the Detect to try and rack up more toxic damage on this thing. But it's just not going to be enough. Jellicent has too much HP. This thing is getting to be a true nuisance during this battle, and there's not really much I can do to it with any of my Pokemon. So I'm gonna go for Air Slash, trying to get a flinch, and it's actually gonna get a crit. But it doesn't matter because he's gonna recover. The recover did just as much damage as the crit Air Slash did. And now he's almost at full health, and my Yanubur is not in good shape right now. So I'm going to switch him out, and I'm going to go into my Milotic again, as he goes for, what does he go for? He's going to withdraw, and he's going to go straight into his Mawile here. And here I am thinking, okay, so this is the first time he switches Mawile in, and I haven't given him the Water Absorb yet, so I'm going to go for the Scald. And I was wrong. I thought he was going to stay in, maybe go for Sub. But he actually switches out to his Jellicent, and I actually do give him the Water Absorb. So I don't know why he's so adamant about getting that, but I hope it made you feel proud, man. You're pissing me off. So he's gonna go for the Shadow Ball. He's actually gonna get the special defense drop here, but I'm just gonna go for recover again. Kind of annoying how most of this battle takes place after the moves happen with the Toxics and the Speed Boost, whatever. Either way, I'm still not going to predict when he's going to switch out of his Jellicent, so I'm never going to go for the Scald. Here I switch out into my Weavile as he switches into his Mawile, and I'm like, okay, there's really nothing more I can do right now. So I'm going to go for the Icicle Crash, hoping that I'm like praying right now that I get a flinch. It does a terrible amount of damage, but I don't get a flinch, and he doesn't miss the play rough, so my Weavile just goes flying into an alternate dimension right there. I'm gonna go into my Yanubur. I'm gonna Roost. I don't know why I just didn't go for the Air Slash, but he's gonna go for the Sub here. So now I'm guaranteed to be faster than him, even though he has Stick You Up, but it didn't affect me. Why didn't I even bring that up? I'm gonna go for the Air Slash. Thankfully, it's gonna be enough to take out this Mawile Sub, and he's gonna go for the Play Rough, and he's just gonna take my Yanubur out there. So it's just down to my last two Pokemon, which are Mega Medicham and Milotic. And so here I get the drop. I'm afraid he's gonna go for the Sucker Punch, but thankfully he doesn't. Oh wait, no, I still outspeed him with the Bullet Punch. So he goes back out to his Jellicent as I go for Bullet Punch again, and it does no damage. Here I'm thinking, okay, he's going to withdraw, and he's going to go out to his Mawile again as I go for the Psycho Cut, trying to take that Jellicent out. And that's a dead Mawile right there, so that's one huge threat out of the way. He's going to go out to Darmanitan, and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to take a Choice Banded Flare Bits. Flare Bits? Flare Bits! Yo, I don't even care anymore. I'm so done with this commentary. I'm mad tired. Anyway, I take the Choice Banded Flare Blitz from this Darmanitan here pretty well. And there's really nothing he can do to me. So he's going to switch right back out to his Jellicent as I go for the recover. And he's going to take a little bit of poison damage here. So it's going to drop him right below half. Thankfully, he's going to stay below half because of the leftovers that got knocked off at the beginning of the battle. So here I'm just expecting him to go straight for the recover. So I go out to my Mega Medicham, trying to get, so I won't even take damage. That way I can dish out as much damage as I possibly can on this Jellicent. So next turn is going to come up. I'm still going to be faster than him, even though the Sticky Web slowed me down. I'm going to hit with the Cycle Cut. I'm going to get a crit, the most important crit of the game. Thank God. So his Jellicent is gone, finally. So this Darmanitan comes back in, and I'm like, oh, it's definitely gonna kill me now. And so I go for the bullet punch to just get some damage off, but I actually lived the Choice Banded Earthquake. And I was like, wow, I was so surprised. I definitely wasn't expecting to live it. So I go for bullet punch again, and now my last Pokemon is Levi, my Melodic. And his last Pokemon is this Darmanitan. It can't touch me with the Earthquake. See, that did like a fourth of my health. And I'm going to take him out with the Scald. And that's going to be it. That's going to be a 1-0. It was a good battle, long battle, tiring battle. Yo, I don't even know where to begin with this.
Right. Is it? Hi. So I'm Okatsu. Thank you for sitting through that whole terrible commentary. If you watched the whole thing and you're seeing this, it was my first time, so I feel like I need to justify it right now. I want to be putting out more of these Wi-Fi battles, but judging on the one I just had, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it too often, especially since I don't have my computer while I'm down at school in Philadelphia. I'm at my house in New York now, so I have my desktop here, which is why I could do this, but not sure how well my laptop back at school can handle it. But thanks for watching. Hopefully I will be able to put out more of these, and if you guys enjoy, just keep watching. Peace.